Hey everybody, so the biggest question we had about the course was how much does it cost to get started? We put together a little presentation defining all of the costs associated with starting a seller account.
So some of these costs are going to include filing for an LLC, a website and domain, a business email, browser extensions, Fetcher, an Amazon selling account, and of course your inventory. So the first cost for starting an FBA business is filing for an LLC. This cost is going to vary based on your state. So the cost varies between $50 and $200 to file for one. Without one, you cannot start a business checking account, which is very necessary when you're dealing with suppliers and your finances. So this is definitely something you really need.
Next is the domain and website. You could use Wix for this. This is what I use. Can range between $27 a month. Sometimes it's cheaper if you buy for the whole year on an annual plan. And then the domain cost, which you can buy through Wix or through GoDaddy, typically would cost $10 to $15 a month.
So next is a business email. We recommend using Wix.com again. It costs about $6 per month per user. So make sure you try to keep it to one user to keep those costs down. And it's really essential when communicating with suppliers.
Next is browser extensions. The most important extension that you're going to use is Keepa. And for a year subscription, it's $168. And I think they only offer, you can only buy a year plan. There's also a free plan, but that does not allow you to access the data tab. And it limits the amount of times you can pull information. So for $168 for the whole year, it's definitely worth it. And I definitely recommend going premium with this extension.
We use Keepa every day, so make sure that this is something that you're ready to pay for. Next is Fetcher. It costs $19 per month, and we use this tool to keep track of our profits. So Amazon does report to us how much is selling, but it's not really great at keeping track of profits. So that's where Fetchers comes in.
Yeah, so Amazon will only report to you the revenue that you make, but they don't know the actual cost of the products that you're purchasing. So this is where Fetcher, you insert the cost of goods that you use to buy, and then it will do the math for you, and you can see your monthly profit, daily profit. And you could also add one-time purchases and expenses as well. So it's an all-around good accounting software that you're going to need.
And then your Amazon seller account. So this is going to be $39.99 a month plus selling fees. And this is absolutely mandatory if you want to be an FBA seller.
Inventory, I use leverage when I acquire inventory to sell. So it's not really an out-of-pocket expense for you up front. I would keep $1,000 to $2,000 set aside for, the monthly costs, and then utilize leverage with a business credit card to purchase your inventory. That will buy you some time, at least 30 days, before you have to pay that off. Again, the inventory you buy, use a credit card, you're going to get cash back, and then that will give you time to pay off the outstanding balance. And a lot of the times these new credit cards, they'll give you a 0% interest for a whole year. So you don't even have to pay off the full amount that you use in the first month. You can pay the minimum balance, which is what we recommend doing.
Okay, so let's go over what those total monthly costs are going to be when we add everything together. So your domain is going to be $15 a month, your website's going to be $27 a month, your email $6 a month, Keepa $14 a month, Fetcher $19 a month, and your Amazon seller account, which is $39.99 per month. So total, this is going to be about $120.99 per month. And like Frankie said, this is not including inventory, which you can leverage with a credit card.
You can also put some of this stuff on your credit card as well, but this just gives you an idea of the monthly expenses without inventory.
Great, that wraps this up. Hope this was helpful and gives you a good insight into what we spend about every month to be an FBA seller.